Right, hi there YouTube, and yet again thanks very much for joining me. In this video we are going to be unboxing this guy, which is the Cisco 5506-X firewall or adaptive security appliance. Now once we have unboxed this, there's a few things that I'm going to need to do in order to make sure that it's all properly running. Now this is a second-hand unit, so I don't know its history or even if it works, but what I do need to do is try and back up the images on from this device. So that will be done later on in the video, but let's roll the intro and then let's get this guy unboxed just on the desk over here.
Be strong.
Okay, so here is our package, and obviously it says fragile. Be careful with that. So what I need to do is just bust into this pretty much any way I can. Let's just tear this open, and yet again I have a tripod in between my legs, so I do apologise if I end up kicking that around. So like I said, I don't know the history of this thing, bear with me. Don't know the history of it at all. Don't know the seller. I can't remember the details of who I ordered it from, but it should just be the firewall appliance in here. Let's just rip this open as much as I can. There's no power lead with this, but I've already got one. Ugh. Right, that's got that open. It's pretty well packaged. I'm not unboxing this the most graceful way either. I just want to get my hands onto the device. There it is. There is our Cisco 5506-X adaptive security appliance. Now, I can't show you the underside of that because it's got serial numbers on it, and I'm intending on deploying this on my own network. But what I am going to have to do is I am going to have to power this up right now, which is easy done, and I've already got my console cable here plugged into my machine. So what we'll do is we'll just put this into the console port on the back. It's right there. And we'll see what we get, if anything. Now it just needs the power connector, which I've got here off of my other adaptive security appliance. So we'll just plug this guy in. And we'll see what this does. Now I do have a flashing status light, so I don't know the condition of this, but what we're going to do is we're going to move over now to my main display for where now we can start to look at this in more detail. So let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, we'll see what we make of this. Okay, so we are on the main workstation now. So what I'm going to first off start by doing is opening up TerraTerm, now that everything is all connected. And I want to go to Serial, and I'm going to select COM USB and hit OK. And why is this thing not booting? Like I said, I don't know its condition, don't know anything about it, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if this appliance works. So let's just unpower it again and plug power back in. And we've got something on the screen now on TerraTerm. Encryption hardware device, CISCO ASA crypto onboard accelerator revision 0x1. That's about it at the moment. Here we go. So I'm going to start by booting this thing up, and we will see what happens. Now, what I also want to do with this is take a backup of the boot image from the appliance, just in case anything happens with that. So what we will do is we will ready a USB thumb drive, which I've got right here, and we will get ready to do that. So we're just waiting for this to boot. This might take a while. We have 3 green lights on there as well at the moment, so that's all nominal. So it's just a waiting game at the moment. There we go. Okay, so I should be able to say enable. And it looks like it's all working. So what I want to do is move to configure terminal, ask later, and now basically put, I want to say dir directory space dash disk 0 colon slash. And that's going to list the directories of what is on disk 0 within the ASA. So now I can take my USB drive and plug this in. And then I'm going to say cd disk 1 colon slash. And again, I'm going to dir that. No files in directory, which is good. So the purpose of this exercise now, I want to back up these 2 files here, the ASA 952 I think that's lfbff-k8.spa, and then I want to back up asdm-752.bin. So this is easy enough done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cd back to disk 0, and then I'm going to copy disk 0 colon backslash to disk 1 colon backslash. Source file name. Now double click that, and in Teraterm, if you right click, it'll drag it straight there for you. So we just press enter. Destination file name is essentially the same, so right click that, and it's now copying that file. So we'll just give that a moment. This can take a few minutes or so, but it looks like it's copied it. Now it's writing the file to the USB. So we'll just give that a moment, and then we will copy over the second file. So it's just writing the file to disk 1, which is indeed our USB drive. Shouldn't take too much longer, and there it is, it's done it. Now essentially what I have to do is repeat that process, but this time for the second file. So just to save some time, I'm just going to highlight that where it says copy disk 0 colon backslash, right click it, press enter, scroll up, highlight that, right click that, press enter, double click that on the left, and then right click it, enter, and it'll copy that over as well. And it's going to write that one to our disk or to the USB drive. Again, process may take a while, but that has copied. And that's pretty much all I really need to do for now. So essentially what I can now go ahead and do is verify that USB drive has indeed copied the files. So all I need to do is just remove the USB from the ASA, plug this into our computer, and we'll go ahead and open it, and there is our two files that we have copied. So if for any reason the adaptive security appliance goes down, we have working files there, so we can just copy that back over. Now in another video I will show you how to do that, but that's pretty much all I need to do here for this video. So working, let's put that as working firewall backed up, and we will drop those into that folder there, and that is pretty much done. So I can just exit this, exit again, and I can just reload, or is it reboot? I need to be in enable mode for that. Reload, and no. So that's done. We probably could wait for the ASA to reboot, but I think for now this is done. So there we have it. That's it. Nicely done. Good skills, top skills there. So that's all backed up and ready. So YouTube, there we are. That is the unboxing of the CISCO 5506-X firewall, or adaptive security appliance as it's known. And what we've done is backed up the boot file systems just in case anything was to happen with the appliance. This brings us to the end of the video now, so thank you very much for watching, and as always, like, comment, share and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care. Bye.